So here are all of my rods all the rods between me and my dad. Let's start over here. This is my dad's old salmon rod from a while ago. I don't know how long he's had it, but yeah, it's a pretty nice rod. Then here is a surf fishing rod that I saw at Goodwill and decided I would get because it was really cheap, but I still need to find a reel for it. Then here's my fly rod. Still need to catch a fish on that. Still learning. Got that about a year ago, I think. And then here's my bait caster, which I got, I don't know, this summer. So it's also pretty new. Still need to catch a fish on this one too. But I really like it. Haven't backlashed it yet, which is pretty nice. Then here is my rod that I just use for all of my fishing, basically. This is my rod. I got it a while ago. I've caught so many fish on it. Yeah, it's an awesome rod. It's like unbreakable. Then here's my dad's old rod, like another old spinning rod and reel. And the reel's like 20 years old or something. I don't know. It's really old, but it still works great. The rod works great too. This is another my dad's old rod. It's really thin little rod. Don't really know much about it. And then here's my collapsible rod that I take when I go on vacation and stuff if I'm gonna go fishing. And I just swapped the reel out with this one because it's old and it's fine if it breaks. So yeah, there's all my mine and my dad's rods and reels. Okay, so this is one of my tackle boxes that has all of my, or most of my hard baits in it. There's no soft plastic stuff in here. Over here, there's spinners. I don't really know why they're organized the way they are. It just works right for me. These two are ones I bought more recently. And then same with this rooster tail. But then this guy, these two, and then these three are all my dad's old ones that he used to catch trout and salmon on. Then over here, we've got a spoon that never caught anything on, don't really use. And then spinnerbait that I don't really use. And then this guy that kind of looks like a Rapala, but it's actually a blue fox that is a spinner. And then got these guys. Got a Rapala original. This guy works great. Caught a bunch of fish on it. This one is newer. Haven't fished with it yet. I don't know. It was just kind of cute, so, and super cheap. Got it at Walmart. I don't know. Then the reason I got this one was mostly because I wanted to see what, like, I don't really fish with lipless crankbaits, and so I wanted to see what, like, how the action on this was, because I made my own a while ago and caught a fish on it. But I hadn't actually like seen what like commercially like a commercial lipless crankbait, like what the action was like. So I got this one, and then there's this tiny little one that I also saw at Walmart, and I don't know, I just love tiny little baits, so I got it. It's just adorable. Has like a great little shaking action. It's like a little quivering. Then there's this plug. I don't know. I just kind of like the paint job on it, and works good. Caught some bluegill on it. Over here I got some crankbaits. This one I took a hook off of a while ago for a different bait that I was making that is still not done, but I can probably replace that hook now because I got more. This one, deep diver, works great. Yeah, caught some fish on it. This one is, oh, some line there. This one I also got at Walmart. I just love the tiny little lures, so got it. Has a nice little largemouth pattern on it. Tiny little lip. Yeah, tested the action and it works great. Then I got this popper, which I've had for like a long time, but never caught anything on. I don't really fish with it very often. I don't know. Then I have some extra spaces because I'm always gonna get more. And then this is, some of you guys may have seen this in one of my other videos. I made this a while ago. In just a day, I made this lure. And it has a good action and it works well, and I've caught a fish on it, and I had a bunch of bites on it. Yeah, it's a cool lure, and it's cool that I made it. Then there's a few more hard baits. There's the Berkley Chopo 75 with the like bluegill HD paint, and then the Chopo 90, which I can't remember what the paint job is called, but I don't know. They're cute. I like the sound when I'm fishing with it. It's just fun. Those are pretty new, so I still need to catch some fish on those. And then some of you guys may have seen this one. I made a video on the action and stuff. It has a good action, only 20 bucks. It's not the highest quality with like the paint and like weighting and stuff, but it's only 20 bucks for a glide bait, which is pretty good. Well, yeah, that's all of my hard bait. This is all my soft plastic baits. Or not all, this is most. And there was more, but I gave some away to one of my friends because he's starting out fishing. Let's start with this one. This is my favorite. I call this guy the Bass Master because he is the master at catching bass. I don't know. This is a Storm something, I can't remember, but great, just classic paddle tail swim bait. Yeah, I don't know, great. I'm missing his eyes because I fished with this guy a lot. Yeah, then these are from Savage Gear. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but I don't know, they're just such cool little lures, so I had to get them. Yeah, nice little bass pattern on there, and even like out of the water, it like flops around like a fish. I don't know, I love it. Here, I don't want to talk about my putting the hook in on this one. I did that like a long time ago, and as you can see, there is many like failed attempts in there, some on the bottom too. I don't know, it works. It's got the paddle tail, of course it works. Haven't caught a fish on it, but I don't know, don't fish with it very much. Got this mini chatterbait. Don't know where I got this. Don't really fish with it very often. It works, but it's got a nice little like shimmer in there, but I don't know. I don't really fish with it, so never caught a fish with it. I don't know why this is with my soft plastics, but I don't know, little leech jig thing. Never caught a fish with it, don't really fish with it. These are just like pre-rigged up, like little curly tail grubs. I don't know, I've caught a bunch of fish on this one. This one, I rigged up a long time ago, so it's all messed up, but I don't know, it's kind of like a icon in our family. It's just awesome. I don't know why, it's just we love it so much for some reason. Then I got pre-rigged up little Ned rig here and Texas rig. And then just extra like curly tail grubs and stuff. Extra jig heads. And this is just like broken off pieces of soft plastics, or like just a place that I put extra soft plastics that I find. Because one, it helps the environment, and two, I can eventually remelt and make my own soft plastic lures. Then over here we have a few more. A lot of you guys may have seen this one, which I showed off the action in one of my videos. And this one, the action is like amazing. It's pretty big. I don't fish in places that have like the biggest fish that would take this, but because I don't know, there's just not many around me, but I don't know, it just looks great. I love it. Then there's also this one, also Savage Gear, I got this one, and these guys all together. I don't know, this one's the same. Good action. Love the coloring. It just looks good. Haven't caught a fish on it. Then I've got my topwater frog. I have yet to catch a fish on this one too. In fact, I don't think I've caught any fish on any of the lures in here, but definitely gotten some bites with this. It's just getting the hook set down with this I just need more practice. Yeah, works great. Then I got this chatterbait a while ago, but I don't know, I haven't fished with it too much. Works good, looks good. Yeah, haven't caught a fish with it. Oh, and then there's this, which is just, this is kind of my bigger baits tackle box, so that's why it's not with these guys. It's over here. Haven't really caught a fish with this. I'm sure I could. It's just a classic like paddle tail. It's a jig head that has a little rattle in it. And I know it's not great for the soft plastic to be like kept all bent, but I don't really have room for it. So yeah, there's all my soft plastics. I just remembered that like right after stopping that recording, I also have some Gary Yamamoto Senkos and some Bass Pro Shops Senkos. So yeah, those are the final bits of my soft plastics stuff. This is just kind of the classic like hooks, sinkers, bobbers, some snap swivels, some weighted swivels, and stuff like that. Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Yeah, this is it. There's also, along with this, I have a bag of just baits here. I've got some Berkeley Gulp, like fish eggs that work great for, salmon eggs that work great for catching trout. Caught trout on those. Then these are the Berkeley Gulp earthworms, and the reason I have them in this bag, both of these stink so bad. And if I just had them in my bag and one of them leaked, it would be disgusting. I also have some fake salmon eggs here. What brand is that? Yeah. Then I also have some Berkeley Power Bait, natural scent trout bait. I don't know, it's like this Play-Doh sort of thing that you just put onto a hook, and then, yeah, haven't caught anything with that, so I don't know. Then I also have this like garlic scent thing that also like stinks. The smell is so strong, and it stays on your hands for like days afterwards. I would say it does help though with like the fish like stuff more when it has that on it. Yeah, then there's also, I have these two big bobbers, which I don't know where I got these, but they don't fit in the tackle box, so I keep them in a separate pouch. I have some extra line. I also have a few other, I think 3 or 4 other types of other weights of line. But this is the stuff that I keep in my bag because this is the stuff that I use the most. Then a pen, because then that helps with respooling the line, because then I can just stick through the spool of line and then reel in the stuff. I've got a little Leatherman, which this is my sister's old Leatherman that from a while ago. I don't know, pliers, knife, some other stuff. I don't know. It's useful though. A stringer, I don't really use this because we don't like to keep our fish, but you know, if we catch a trout and it doesn't make it, then we have this. Have some fishing gloves. Don't really use these very much though. And then we got this net, which super nice net, by the way. My dad made it a long time ago in school, which is pretty cool. I wish that we could do that sort of thing now, but I don't know. That's just this kind of thing that you do in Montana when you're in school. Yeah, I don't know. Super cool net. Yeah, that's it. That's all the stuff that was in my fishing bag. That's all the rest. Of course, with my fly rod, I have my flies. So this is a combination of my dad's old flies, my flies, and some flies that both of us have tied. So I guess let's start over here. I don't really know the name of any sort of flies, really. My favorite's probably this one, because I don't know. It's like a little mouse. It's really cute. I don't think either of us have caught anything on it. But yeah, it's a cute little fly. It's actually a pretty big one. Yeah, there's these poppers, all sorts of stuff in here. I can't quite remember the ones that my dad has tied. Over here, so this is all of the dry flies, and then this is all the wet flies. So there may be some mixed up. Yeah, we got some woolly buggers over here. I've tied this one, and that was before I got a fly tying kit, which I have now. I got this one and this one, which I tied myself, which I just stuck a hook in a vise and then grabbed some red thread and some dyed feathers, which I don't quite know why I had lying around, but I did, so I just decided to tie some little flies. I have yet to catch anything on any of these. I know my dad has definitely caught stuff on a few of these, but I haven't, because I haven't actually caught anything on the fly rod, because I'm still getting it down. To go with the flies, we also have gink, which basically is just a really oily, it's like an oil that you put on your dry flies to keep them dry and keep them floating on the surface. And here I've just got some extra leader for the fly rod. So that's all the stuff to go with my fly rod. Now I'm just gonna do one final show of everything. So yeah, here it goes. Yeah, so all my rods and all my dad's rods, and then the bigger baits, all my hard baits, all the soft baits, extra tackle, my glide bait, all this stuff, the flies, the case for my fly rod, my dad's net, and my backpack. The backpack is great. I've only had it for a little while now, but it works great. Holds all the tackle here and 2 rods. Yeah, that's it. Thank you to everybody who has watched any of my videos, and including this one. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And thank you to anybody who is subscribed, or anybody who's liked or even just viewed. It just makes me feel so good about what I'm putting out there.